M0FXB, both my soldering iron and heat gun are out today, although this does actually have a soldering iron connection as well, but I like using my trusty old one there. So the usual wet sponge for cleaning my iron, cleaning the end of the soldering iron. This is the solder I've got. Okay, and also I always use this flux. I just cover everything with flux. I've had to get my snips out. I needed the heat gun because I've already done this now, but basically these are one of Carl's nodes. Excellent. I'll plug it in a second. And they come, this one, because it's an older one, came with a blue OLED, but I just fancied blue and yellow, and you can buy blue and yellow. It looks like this. It doesn't make any difference to the operation of these excellent nodes, which basically connect, if you listen here, your radio to a radio that's connected to a Raspberry Pi, enabling you to talk worldwide. So that is connected to another one of these that I've got, and we can talk anywhere in the world just using a cheap handheld, although this TYT 15L is very smart. Broadcast radio, it's got GPS, scope. It's definitely one of my favourite ones. I think they're going to add black background soon. But anyway, so let's just put this back on now. The trick was I had to heat this side up. I know it's not the best solder, but it was quite bad before, to be honest, to get this to come out. And I was snipping at it at both ends. These are only like £3 each, the actual screens. But the main worry is I just don't want to damage this hat, which you can get from Carl at DV Mega. And look, it says VHF, UHF. In here is a UHF radio, believe it or not, called an S818. And so that now has been designed to work with the GPIO connection to a normal Raspberry Pi. This is just a 3, I think. Although it will work on a 4 and a 5. But you don't need it. So I plug that on there. It will fire up. On the SD card, the micro SD card is All-Star. You have to register for All-Star, but it'll work with SVX Link as well if you've ever tried that one out. So let's put it on and fire it up, and let's see if it even turns on, because maybe I've killed it. Right, it's assembled now. I sort of made this case, to be honest, but Carl makes some really nice cases. There you go, like so. Very nice. I always put stickers on with all my passwords so I can log in. That's the Midland CB mic, that is. You need an app to run that. The other thing Carl does is these magnetic power supplies, which we've just connected. You can buy them on Amazon, you know, Carl does them, but you can actually just buy them. So give that a minute to boot. So you can just log into the node and change the screen settings. You can actually rotate it. It takes a few minutes. It's logging into the All-Star system, you know. Ultimately, it's a Raspberry Pi. And it's a full Raspberry Pi, so if I stop wiggling it, let's just give it a minute. So with Carl's new node, look. Oh, it's not linked, but it will give the IP address on screen. And I just prefer it with a bit of yellow. Obviously, that has worked. I was reasonably careful, but, you know, you do have to be careful. Bye for now.